Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing fragrances that I have been reaching for the past couple of weeks. So this is going to be my last perfume update for March. I am going to be sharing the fragrances that I have been enjoying, the ones that I have been picking up the most, and we're going to be closing out the month with this video. Stay tuned for my following videos. I'm going to be doing a beauty routine check-in, which I'm doing every month just to update you guys on any new skincare I'm using, how that's going, any new body care, any perfumes that I am loving. I'm gonna be filming at home with Amy so that I can do some organizing of products with you guys. We're gonna be doing the April perfume tray, so we have our monthly routine that's going to start in a few days. If you are interested in seeing the fragrances that I have been wearing for the past 2 weeks, just keep on watching. This is the stuff that I have been picking up recently. So I am going to start off with the kind of like moisturizing products. So the first one, I am finishing up this L'Occitane. This is the Ultra Rich Body Cream. I think I mentioned this one in my previous Perfume Diaries, but this is what I've been wearing when I get out of the shower. I will say I don't know if this is something that I would want back in my routine because I'm not the biggest fan of the scent. There's nothing wrong with the scent. It smells clean, but it kind of smells a little too like powdery floral to me. It's like a very clean smell, but I feel like after one tub of this, I wish there was like maybe an unscented one. Maybe there is one. I have to check. This feels so lush on the skin and so moisturizing, and it leaves your skin so incredibly glowy and just beautiful. It is a perfect body butter or body cream. Just not the biggest fan of the scent, but yeah, I'm almost done with it and it's amazing at moisturizing the skin. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the Noise Milk de Parfum because I still have been using this, not as intensely as the first 2 weeks of March. I kind of would say I've been using it now like every other night just because I've been using other things, but as you can see, we're still pretty up here and I have been using it quite a bit. I have mine in Only Human. This scent just smells like second skin. It smells comforting. When I wear this to bed and I wake up in the morning with this on my skin, I notice a difference than when I don't wear it. Like when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I can smell myself even if I'm like, I don't even remember sometimes and I'm just like, ooh, what did I put on last night because I smell so good. And every time it's because I layered my perfume on top of this. So this is a fine fragrance milk. So you can think of this as like a perfume, but I feel like for people like us, if you're like me and you have super dry skin, this is a lifesaver because you're getting hydration, you're getting like that milky, just it feels like a milky toner on your body, but it's packed with fragrance and it's not a beast mode. It's not something that gives you a headache. It is the perfect level of intensity in my opinion. I still get to enjoy it. I smell it on myself. I'm pretty sure if someone walks past you or if you were to give someone a hug, they're going to smell you as well. I've been getting compliments from my family a lot lately on how I smell, and I've been wearing this with all of my perfume. I feel like it's a beautiful step to add, and I know that it can be considered pricey because I thought the same thing, but now that I'm seeing how long it lasts and how much use I can give it, I feel like it might be worth it because it's, I mean, like I said, I would love to see more kind of like themed ones, kind of like a tropical one for fall time. If they came out with like spicy ones and warm ones, like that would be so amazing. And also maybe like half sizes. I keep saying it, but I feel like that would be so good. All right, so now let's move on to the perfumes that I have been reaching for. So I have two that I didn't reach for a crazy amount, but I still wore them and they were successful this month. So I'm so happy that I didn't decide to get rid of them or declutter them because these kind of had a little bit of a hard time when it was a little bit colder out, but now that it's getting warm out and I wore these two, I've really been enjoying them. So the first one is Still by JLo. This is a very affordable perfume. I have been using this for ages. This goes back. Okay, I go back to like high school with this perfume, and this is a very unique perfume. It smells grown. There is nothing about this scent that smells juvenile. This is almost like a very spa relaxing type of scent. It has tea notes in it. There's white florals in here. There's orange blossom, which comes through as well a lot. This one I wore a couple times. I didn't reach for it as much as I did the others, but it did not give me a headache. It didn't bother me. And I really liked the way that it smelled. This is a good one. It lasts a really long time. The performance is amazing. It is one of those scents that if you were to spray it and I didn't know what it was, I would not think that it's a celebrity perfume. It has a very unique scent profile. Again, if you like kind of like greenish, and when I say green, not those perfumes that smell literally like grass. I can't do that. But it has like this green kind of earthy, it's the tea notes in here, almost like aromatic, just very relaxing type of scent. But then the florals give it like this elevated feminine scent to it. Kind of feels like a perfect scent to wear to dinner, to go out on the evening. I've worn this to bed. I've literally wear this anywhere and it just smells really good. So I've been enjoying still. And then another oldie, this goes back so many years as well, and the last few times I used it I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work here for me. But the last 2 times that I wore it, it was so good. And this is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. This is the original one, and I have been using this fragrance again for so many years. This was actually one of my go-to scents before I moved with my husband and I was living in Florida working in property management. I would go for Chloe a lot, I would go for Mac Aquatic, and this was another one that I reached for so much, and it lasted all day on me. So it is kind of like a greenish floral. There is white florals in here. This kind of smells like when you wake up in the morning in the garden and it's still a little dewy out and there's like droplets and you have the florals, but they're like wet florals. They're not screechy. And yes, I have had some people tell me that this did turn screechy on them, so everyone is different. But for someone who is not really the biggest fan of florals, this is as floral as I can go. That's kind of like how I like to describe this one, because it is obviously a very floral perfume. But the florals that are in here are just so beautiful. And there's also amaryllis flower in here, which is my name. So I always kind of, every time that I see it, I think about that. It's just such a cute little fact. So I really like this one, and I'm happy that I kept it in my collection because I've really been enjoying it as well. Now these 3, I have just been, they have been on rotation. I switch them out nonstop. So this first one is almost done. This is Toca Simone. We have a little bit left. There is less than half left in this bottle. And this fragrance right here, I like to describe like Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice, where it has a watermelon note. It's very watery, kind of aquatic, fresh. But then the florals in this one, I prefer over L'Imperatrice because it adds a feminine touch. The florals in here are like very girly, very soft, very like girl next door. It's a very clean, spring appropriate perfume. Just think of the color pink and like tulips and flowers and things like that. And I feel like that's what you get with Simone. It's a very fresh, aquatic, floral scent, perfect for spring. I love to wear this one when I come back from the gym and I take a shower in the morning. I love to put this on throughout the day, and it makes the bathroom smell really, really good too. Next up, I have also been reaching for this one so much, and this one starts off very almost like sparkling and citrusy, and then it gets super sweet hours after I have it on. I kind of noticed that like the last couple times that I reached for it, but I have really been enjoying my Ariana Grande Glinda Bubbly Pink, I think is the name. So this to me starts off sparkling, fruity. It's kind of like just a fruit juice on a really hot day. That's kind of what it makes me think of. It is like bubbly pink is the perfect name. It's very happy, it's bubbly, so pretty for spring and summer. And then when I have worn this to bed, when I wake up the next day, it smells sugary sweet and a little smoother. I need to see what's in the base notes of this because I feel like it really smooths out the longer I wear it. In the top you have red apple, nectarine, and pink pepper. That's probably where I get a fruitiness that is very sparkly and bright. So that is those notes. And then in the mid you have tulip, which is perfection for springtime, and peony. I love peony. Those florals right there are perfect because they don't get scratchy to my nose. And then in the base you have sandalwood, musk, and cedarwood. So a very pretty like basic base. Yeah, this just dries down to a very beautiful scent. I really like it. It's very similar to Mod Blush. Last but not least, you guys, I almost ran ran through this one and I just brought this back into my collection. It's already almost halfway done. I cannot believe how much I loved on this perfume this month. And this is my Omnia Crystalline, or yeah, Omnia Crystalline. This is another old perfume. I am a old perfume lover. I can't help myself. These are fragrances that just bring back memories. They feel nostalgic, and I feel like even though I'm wearing them now, they just change with time. Since I've moved around so much, I get like different versions of them, and I think it's so fun when I find one that works every single place that I've been. So I wore this fragrance in Florida, I wore this fragrance in Puerto Rico, I wore this fragrance in Kentucky, and I wore this fragrance here in Arizona. And every single place that I have worn this fragrance, it's beautiful. This is like a woody, clean, fresh scent, very unique. It just smells clean, but the lobby of like a very nice hotel, or like walking into your hotel room, and it just has like this luxe, just beautiful scent. It is a little woody. It's not too floral. It's not too fruity. It's not too screechy. It's clean, but it's not obnoxious. It's not laundry. It's not soapy. Like it would be kind of like a clean scent, but it's not soapy in that way either. See, what makes this one so good is that this has bamboo, it has pear, there's tea in here, the oak moss. You guys know I have been with oak moss. This just smells grown up, clean, put together, good. I don't know how else to describe it. Everyone went crazy over like it was like a corally shade one, and I ordered it because I was like, okay, wait, I used to really love Omnia Crystalline, so maybe that one is like some next level shit. No, I was very underwhelmed with that one. I feel like this one's the best one. It's just, I mean, and I forgot to show you guys, look at the dent. I literally just put this in my collection and the dent is pretty, like right there. It's so good, you guys. Like, if you have never tried this and there's still like some type of store that has testers where you could smell it, try it. But you can also find it for a very affordable price on FragranceNet, which is usually where I go shopping for like these types of perfumes that have been out for a while. You can get them for really good prices. So I'm going to link them in the description box below. I do make commission out of those links, but I love to make things easy for you guys. So all of the products that I talk about are listed in the description box below with links if they are available. Sometimes they might be discontinued. That brings me to the end of today's video, and these are the fragrances that I have been reaching for the past couple weeks. Let me know if you have any of these, if you love any of these, or if some of them don't work for you. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Keep my conscience clear, that's why I'm so magnetic.